I, Kithure Kindiki, do hereby swear to testify on all matters in question and tell this committee the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Professor, you sign some document there. Professor, welcome to the committee. This committee of the National Assembly is charged with the responsibility to conduct what in comparable jurisdictions is called confirmation hearings. In Kenya we are calling it vetting. It's one and the same. It is chaired by yours truly, the Speaker of the National Assembly. I want to invite the members, starting with the Deputy Speaker, to go on record by way of introduction. Deputy Speaker.
Welcome, Professor Kindiki. Good morning. I'm Gladys Boss, member for Singishu County and Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly.
My name is Opio Wandai, MP Ugunja. Thank you.
Junaid Mohammed, MP Suna East.
Owen Baya, MP Kilifi North.
Robert Mbui, Kadhiani constituency.
Rehab Mukami, County MP, Nyeri.
My name is Ferdinand Wanyonyi, Member of Parliament, Kwanza, Trans Nzoia County.
George Gitonga Murugara, Member Tharaka. I think I need to state at this particular juncture that the nominee is actually my constituent. He hails from Tharaka Nithi County, is my voter, is my friend, but that does not affect my partiality in any way as far as this betting is concerned.
David Kosing, my name, Professor, MP Pokot South, West Pokot County.
My name is Abdul Rahim Daud, MP for North Imenti, Meru County, and a neighbor to Tharaka Nithi.
Shimboko, MP Likoni Constituency, County 001.
Nelson Narab Koech, MP Belgut.
Morning, Caleb Amisi, MP Sabot.
Didoraso, MP Saku.
Abdishurie, MP Balambala.
Mary Emasi Otucho, MP Teso South.
Stephen Mule, MP Matungulu.
Maria David, Nakuru Town East.
Naisula Lesuda, MP Samburu West.
Thank you very much, members. We also have the Secretariat led by our clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Sarah Kyoko, the Acting Clerk of the National Assembly, and I have with me the Director, Appropriation, Audit and other select committees, Mrs. Florence Abonyo, and also the Deputy Director, Legal Services, Mr. Michael Karuru, and many other members of staff who are assisting this committee. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
It is not adversarial. We are seeking facts from you. Members will ask questions to establish your suitability to hold the office to which His Excellency the President has nominated you. We have done very well since yesterday, resisted the temptation to have any altercations. We have conducted the proceedings with a lot of decorum. You address the House or the committee through the chair. Questions are also asked through the chair. And we try to limit any direct conversation, engagement, or arguments between the nominee and any member of the committee. The time available to this session is there, 90 minutes. So we encourage concise and precise questions, eliciting concise and precise answers from the nominee. And once we've gone through your documentation process, I'll give you 10 minutes or less, at least no more than 10 minutes, to tell us who you are and a brief journey through your life to where you have landed in this nomination. Let's start with your documentation, Professor. Do you have your compliance with tax obligations with the state with a KRA certificate? I'll ask you which documents, then if you have them, you'll give it to the officer standing next to you. If they're in a bundle that you have made copies, you can give her the originals as well to compare. Then she'll give you back your originals at the end of the proceedings.
The Chairman, I think what I have are my certificates, academic certificates. I think there was a communication breakdown. Just this morning is when I've been informed I also needed to come with my ID. I've sent for it, it's on the way. But I have my original academic certificates with
Let me just go through the list. Then you'll tell us.
And the other clearances, I think we submitted them, and
let's be sequential.
We can still get the original.
Let's be sequential.
Yeah.
You have the KRA certificate you submitted.
I submitted, but I don't have the original here.
Confirm.
I can get it, yes.
You have the Higher Education Loans Board clearance.
Yes, submitted.
You have the clearance from the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission.
Submitted.
You have the Certificate of Good Conduct from DCI.
Submitted.
Thank you. Have you ever been mentioned in adversely mentioned in any investigative report of a parliamentary committee or commission?
No.
Are you a dual citizen between your Kenyan citizenship and any other jurisdiction outside Kenya?
No.
Excellent. What is your net worth, Professor?
My net worth is 544 million.
544 million.
Shillings, not dollars.
Kenya shillings.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah, because Tanzanian shillings also could be different.
You say your national ID is on the way?
Yes, it's on the way.
You'll give it to us when it arrives. I will my last question is, what are your current and anticipated sources of income?
At the moment, I am an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. I practice law. I am also a business person running a number of businesses, SMEs, and I'm also a consultant for local and international organizations.
I'll open the floor by inviting you. 540. My clerk didn't hear your net worth. And she's the
My net worth, Mr. Chairman, honorable members, is 544 million Kenya shillings.
Made up of real estate, bank deposits?
Made up of landed buildings, around 165 million. It's also made up of bank deposits, about 50 million Kenya shillings, investments in shares, and deposits in 5 different circles.
Thank you. Now you have your 10 minutes to address this house. We are not the Sanhedrin, we are just a committee of parliament, and we will listen to you. Welcome.
Thank you, Chairman. Honorable members, as I said, my name is Kithure Kindiki. I was born on 16th January 1972 in Tharaka, in the then Meru district, Eastern Province that time. It's now Tharaka Nithi County. I'm 50 years old. I went to school in Tharaka and Lenana School. I proceeded to Moi University, where I earned a Bachelor of Laws degree. From there, I proceeded to the Kenya School of Law and obtained a postgraduate diploma in law. I then went for further education at the University of Pretoria in South Africa, where I obtained a Master of Law in the year 2000, and in 2002 I obtained a PhD in international law from the same institution. I have been a lecturer of law at Moi University for around 3 years, and later on at the University of Nairobi for 10 years. I left University of Nairobi to contest in the 2013 election, and during my career I rose from a graduate assistant to a tutorial fellow, senior lecturer, associate professor. In the same period, I was able to hold administrative positions in the university as a head of department of the public law department at the University of Nairobi between 2005 and 2007. Thereafter, I became associate dean of the Faculty of Law at the University of Nairobi from 2007 to 2010. In between, I had a short break of 3 months when the third president of Kenya, Mwai Kibaki, appointed me Secretary for National Cohesion. But I left civil service. I was not comfortable with that position because of the political situation around which I was appointed and the agenda which I was asked to deal with. So I returned to the university and only left to join politics. I have practiced law for 22 years, and I am an advocate of the High Court of Kenya, and I am listed in the list of counsel licensed to practice law at the International Criminal Court in The Hague. I have also served in a number of ad hoc tribunals as counsel. Mr. Chairman, between 2013 and 2017, I was the senator for Tharaka Nithi County, and at the same time, the majority leader of Senate. In 2017, I was re-elected as Senator for Tharaka Nithi County and also elected as Deputy Speaker of the Senate, a position which I held between 31st August 2017 and May 20, 2020, when I was removed from office of the Deputy Speaker through a motion of no confidence sponsored by my party, my political party. I continued to serve as Senator for Tharaka Nithi for 3 years, and in the 2022 election I did not vie for any political office, so I continued to practice law. Finally, I've been a consultant for a number of organizations, including UN agencies. I've consulted for COMESA, the East African Community, IGAD, African Union, and very many international and local NGOs and government bodies. And I have published approximately 32 publications in form of books and peer-reviewed articles. In short, that is the story of my life. The only thing perhaps I can add is that I was able also to act as a visiting lecturer in a number of universities on short-term basis, mainly at the Central European University in Budapest and the University of Sao Paulo in Brazil. That is the story of my life.
Thank you, Professor. I'll now open the floor to members to ask you any questions. I'll start with the Deputy Speaker.
Professor Kindiki, congratulations on your nomination for the position